Can you solve all these Class 4 English, Chapter 1 Neha'S alarm clock questions? Tiny tinier dash.
Well picked. Tiniest is the correct answer. Big dash, biggest. Right again. Bigger is a valid answer. Neha wakes up at. Correct. 6 o'clock is the right answer. This poem is about. Bravo. Morning is the answer. The birds are dash. Nice selection. Sleeping is the correct and valid answer. What do the bees do? Solid response. Buzzing is a valid choice. You can hear the dash. Valid point. Buzzing bees is true. Neha'S clock rings at. Perfect. 6 o'clock is the correct choice. Right antonym of warm. Strong choice. Cold is the right answer. I look dash a door. Great thinking. Behind is the right choice. Opposite of unfair is. Right choice. Fair is the best answer. Narrator is person who. Exactly. Recite the story makes sense and it is right choice. Sound of bird is called. Smart move. Chirp is an accurate answer. Neha woke up late one day. Well reasoned. False is the correct choice. Who decides to wake Neha?
Nicely done. The little birds is a solid answer.
When did Neha'S clock ring? Sharp thinking. 6 o'clock in morning is the right choice. What does the chicken say? On track. Cheep cheep is the correct answer. What does Neha like to do? Nice work. You chose snuggle under the blanket and it is correct. Who wakes up Neha usually? Good job. Your answer alarm clock works well here. Who came to the windowsill? Good thinking. Chirpy birds is the right answer. What is the meaning of lovely? Great job. Beautiful is the accurate answer. Next morning there was no dash. Excellent. Alarm clock is a brilliant choice. Who said to whom wake up, dear? You chose birds to Neha, and it is correct. The sound of bee is called dash. Smart pick. Buzzing is the correct choice. What sound does the birds make? You got it. Your choice chirping is right. What did the birds say to Neha? Well done. Wake up is the right choice. Neha wishes the clock would dash. You're right. Forget to ring sometimes is the correct answer. Who woke Neha up the third time? Correct response. The sun is the most accurate answer. Identify the gender type. Teacher. Excellent choice. Common is the right answer. What sound does the chicken make? Clear logic. Your choice cheep cheep is sound and 100% true. What did the poet wants us to do? You're right. Wake up is the correct answer. Neha does not like her alarm clock. Right choice. True is the best answer. Name of the girl in the lesson is Perfect. Neha is the correct choice. Small chirpy birds came to the dash. Well reasoned. Window is the correct choice. One who tells a story is called dash. Well picked. Narrator is the correct answer. Arrange in meaningful word dash I lesum. Nice selection. Smile is the correct and valid answer. How is the day described in the poem? Correct. Lovely is the right answer. Neha is woken in the second morning by... Excellent. Chirpy birds is a brilliant choice. Who said to whom wake up? Sleepy head. Valid point. Mother to Neha is true. Cheep, cheep, cheep is the sound of dash. Nice work. You chose chicken and it is correct. Arrange this jumbled word dash, norming. Right again. Morning is a valid answer. Who says wake up dear? Wake up fast. Nicely done. Birds is a solid answer. Who fills Neha'S room with a warm smile? Good job. Your answer, son, works well here. Who said to whom relax? Today is Sunday. Smart pick. Mother to Neha is the correct choice. Which word means the same as regularly? Excellent choice. Always is the right answer. What is inside you that makes you get up? Clear logic. Your choice, our body clock, is sound and 100% true. Who said to whom? Who woke me up today? Strong choice. Neha to mother is the right answer. What did the Maharaja find in the kitchen? Well done. Vegetable scraps is the right choice. The dash clock makes you do things in time. Great thinking. Bodhi is the right choice. Next morning, the dash was behind the clouds. You chose sun, and it is correct. What was the occasion for the story's events? Smart move. A royal feast is an accurate answer. Neha gets up early in the morning, noun word is. You got it. Your choice, Neha, is right. At what time does the Neha'S alarm clock ring? On track, 6 is the correct answer. What was the day when Neha wakes up on her own? Solid response. Sunday is a valid choice. What does Neha'S mother call her in the morning? Correct response. Sleepyhead is the most accurate answer. Wake up? Word how many times given in this poem? Bravo. 5 is the answer. I can fly. I live in a nice. I make honey. Who am I? Exactly. Honeybee makes sense and it is right choice. Choose words which mean become less tense or anxious. Great job. Relax is the accurate answer. What time did Neha's alarm clock rang every morning? Sharp thinking. 06 Odadam is the right choice. Who said to whom, why do you sleep at 9 every night? Good thinking. Mother to Neha is the right answer. What did the cook plan to do with the vegetable scraps? Correct. Throw them away is the right answer. Complete the sentence wake up. Wake up. It's a dash day. Well done. Lovely is the right choice.
Everyone has gone to sleep dash. I want to read my book.
Smart pick. But is the correct choice?
The dash you makes you get up every day at the same time.
You got it. Your choice body clock inside is right.
What fills Neha'S room with a warm smile in the morning?
Nicely done. The sun is a solid answer. Tick the correct rhyming word of day. Sharp thinking. Play is the right choice.
There is a dash inside you which tells you when to wake up.
Nice selection. A clock is the correct and valid answer.
What do you think birds say to each other in the morning?
You're right. Good morning is the correct answer.
When Neha'S alarm clock rings, it is at dash every morning.
Excellent choice. 6 o'clock is the right answer.
Fill the blank with correct word. The baby dash closer to her mom.
Right choice. Snuggled is the best answer.
What intimates us to do a particular thing at a particular time?
Excellent. Our body clock is a brilliant choice.
What is inside you that makes you get up at the same time every day?
Perfect. Our body clock is the correct choice. Which of the following words is found in the word search from the story? Valid point. Alarm is true. It is time to get up for school dash. I want to sleep for some more time. Great thinking, but is the right choice. Fill the blank with correct word. She angrily dash something about bad luck. Right again. Muttered is a valid answer.
Fill the blank with correct conjunction. Frogs can hop, dash. They can't fly.
On track, but is the correct answer.
Neha dash off under her blanket.
Solid response. Snuggled is a valid choice.
Choose the correct sentence.
Nice work. You chose Neha is unhappy and it is correct.
Chair comes in which category?
Smart move. Neuter is an accurate answer. How you will get all these quiz questions in PDF books format. Good job. Your answer contact Narayan Changdar on Facebook works well here.